So I had a question. Are any of the Republican Party members dictating to YouTube/Google? Republican Party members have not been dictating to YouTube or Google in the sense of directly controlling or running the companies, but they have exercised significant political, legal, and investigative pressure that has led to major shifts in the company policy. Key ways Republican lawmakers, particularly those through congressional bodies like the House Judiciary Committee, led by Chairman Jim Jordan, have influenced YouTube and its parent company, Alphabet, include investigations and subpoenas. Republican lawmakers led multi-year investigations into big tech, accusing platforms of anti-conservative bias and suppressing right-wing speech regarding topics like COVID-19 and election integrity. But the Republicans are showing their asses today. Unquote. Political shifts and accounts reinstatements. Following intense pressure, congressional subpoenas, and changing political dynamics, Alphabet's legal team informed the House Judiciary Committee that YouTube would offer an avenue for previous banned creators to return to the platform. It's kind of like when you let the cat out the bag, the cat gets wild though. Understand what I'm saying? YouTube rolled back and altered enforcement on certain past policies, such as specific COVID-19 and election rules that were phased out, and explicitly stated it values conservative voices. I mean, when they're conservative and not demonic, unquote, and not conflictive, unquote. Scrutiny of government pressure. Republicans have heavily criticized past interactions between tech platforms and the previous administration, arguing that government officials improperly coerced companies into removing speech. Tech companies like Google/YouTube have increasingly pushed back on those historical pressure tactics in their communications with congressional oversight committees. While tech executives maintain independent corporate governance and deny manipulating algorithms for political preference, the legislative leverage, public hearings, and ongoing oversight from congressional Republicans have undeniably shaped YouTube's content moderation guidelines and approach to free speech. And I knew this all along. It's just certain things. I mean, we can blame it on AI, but AI gets nowhere without the programmers. So most of the programmers are soft towards the Republicans, and you can also involve the Democrats. Therefore, a lot of information that you might get might be hampered by AI's programming, your posts and what have you. Because I'm just saying, you can get on there and you can use profanity, you can be super profane. But information, sometimes short and concise information, gets blocked with a no views. You understand where I'm coming from? So you have to read between the lines. You have to discern what's going on. YouTube is afraid of Republicans. Republicans got a whole bunch of goons behind them that do dirty work. Like they have inflicted harm on certain politicians because they were Democrats. All Democrats are not bad. I'm in a democratic state. And what I'm saying is, what I see as true democracy are actually organizations and people that help people eat, help them stay in homes. Whether you're on the street or not, they come to see about you, see if you're okay. You have avenues you can actually go to. Staying on the streets and consuming drugs, that's your business, okay? I mean, in the sense that, the results of consuming these drugs either put you in jail, cause you to be derelict, also take you out of life to where you really can't make any decisions anymore. So blue states are good. And in red states, I'm sure you still have people that help, but come to find out in Florida, they don't want people even feeding each other there. And that wouldn't be Angie Nixon's position. Guess whose position that would be? Huh? That would be the governor that's in the state now. Can't think of his name right now because he's in cahoots with Donald Trump, the Heritage Foundation, MAGA, DeSantis, that's his name. I mean, he and Trump openly show their contempt for society. He went to Jacksonville to address some black people there. This is a couple of years ago about what's going on there. I'm like, you guys are always looking for a leader and you're looking for the wrong leadership. One black woman steps up and says, this is on YouTube. If DeSantis if he has a remedy for what's going on, and we want to hear it. Okay, but guess what? What you guys can do as a community is do something about your situation, but you're always waiting for a leader. Just like me, for an example. I'm not waiting for things to get bad so that soup kitchens and what have you open up. You don't even know what the hell you're eating. Trump playing the beef game. There is beef, there's no beef. Tyson's closing down. Within that right there, that moment of nonsense right there, you can get anything. You can get lab meat, lab produced created meat. You can get meat that's not meat. You can get horse meat. I mean, these people here really don't care. They'll go and get a 100% slab of beef, while the majority of the population is eating something that they normally don't eat. Which, yeah, they do have places in even in the United States, but around the country they eat horse meat. But we don't eat horse meat. We pretty much stay within chicken, beef, pork, duck, occasionally goose. I mean, there's wild meat I would eat, but I don't want to eat horse. I'm just not eating it. I don't eat escargot. I mean, hell, I barely eat shrimp. But I'm just saying, boom, 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 check y'all out later. Peace.